takes way too long. It's a trick.
And Nick Young blocked by Jeff Green. A bump down block by Jeff Green after Swaggy P had visions of a throwdown dancing through his head.
I mean, you think about this. Jeff Green started running from about the three-point line, extended on the offensive end.
Rebound Crowder. Monty Williams says Mikal Bridges running the floor. Shot blocked by Antetokounmpo. Once again comes out of nowhere and throws it off the backboard. Giannis down the other end. He banks it home.
Just a tremendous in transition chase down play. Great run by Bridges. Could have easily.
Fans here in Miami trying to inspire their team to even up this finals. Oh, nice hands, Brown. Jokic ahead to Murray. Murray goes at Lowry. Blocked by Adebayo. Rebound, Martin.
Best defensive transition team in the NBA. Tremendous effort by Adebayo to chase it down.
Bane had it knocked away. Jackson got it. Matherin the other way.
Oh, my goodness. He is saying he got it. Chris. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that will be close.
Yeah, that's going to be close. This is really the angle. He put the ball to the backboard. That's not golden. Tried to dump it down to Champagne. It's picked away by 8. Simon's weaving his way to the hoop. And there is Victor Wembanyama. Oh, mama. Destroyed it. Jones for 3. Yes.
With these blocks, Bill, you just want, he could have grabbed that one out of the air. But when you do this, I mean, that sends a state.
Warriors always had a nice game. 13 points, 8 rebounds for the Bucks tonight. He's the only Bucks in double figures.
Oh, Butler got there to block that.
And that's probably on that end. That's a good block by JB. And then on the other end down there, Jared Bayless with a frustration foul.
Westbrook got beaten, recovered beautifully. Ahead now to Cantor. Sista. Oh, what a block from JaMychal Green. Westbrook being
Blocking at JaMychal Green on the other end of the floor.
Wow.
And a good steal by Krejci. He streaks to the other end. And that's rejected by Zion Williamson. He came out of nowhere to get that one. You don't even see Zion in the screen until the last second.
He just times this just right, but you know the good thing about that?
And 8 fast break points, and their bench is a +8 over the Lakers. Not a surprise. Oh, turned over by Reeves. Gave it right to him. And at the other end, oh, Marcus Smart!
Off of the back of Highcat. Wow, Marcus. He never did see him come, and look at this play. Blocks it, and it goes off the body.
Yep.
Laker ball, what a play by Marcus Smart.
So he's not picking up cheap fouls. He stays on the floor longer as a result. There's a turnover by the Jazz. Hero to the rack. How about the hustle back by Ochai? And the Jazz back in front court. To his left hand there. Bowler to make that play impressive without fouling. Ochai's second year out of Kansas. I remember talking to these players a sigh of relief that the trade deadline is coming on. Lakers turn it over. Opening possession. Curry goes behind the back. Oh, Jackson Hayes with a highlight right out of the gates defensively. Of the Warriors.
Well, this is a good sign for LA in a lot of different ways. Jackson Hayes, great hustle back to save a layup right there.
Irving drives, hop step inside, floats it up, misses. Rebound taken by Iguodala. Iguodala to Curry, back to Iguodala, up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection.
Great pass by Curry, running hard by Iguodala, and superhuman defensive recovery by LeBron James.
Booker raising up straightaway 3. Boy, the fans are ready to erupt on that one. Would have tied it. Murphy on the drive. Ryan Dunn breaks out the eraser. Welcome to the dungeon.
Ryan Dunn with the follow as Booker makes an offensive player hold the ball.
Brown may have gotten away with a push-off, and Adebayo gets it from behind. Here comes Butler the other way. Nice. And White blocked it. Ridiculous, folks. This looks like it's going to be a layup. Watch Derrick White sprint Jimmy Butler. Not happening here. Are you kidding me?
Austin dribbles through 3 defenders, and look who comes up with the basketball.
And he misses the slam dunk, and it's blocked from behind by Beverly. Beverly tried to tie him up. What a play by Patrick Beverly.
From Boston was sitting on the rim. And then you get Beverly coming in, and that's the epitome of what Patrick Beverly is.
Bodies everywhere. VanVleet driving. Oh my goodness! What a track down block by Jalen McDaniels.
Like that was immediate. Oh, it left his hand a little bit. Immediately rejected. Again, denied by Jalen McDaniels. That's great recovery. You can see from the play.
Sabonis setting up Westbrook for 3. It's short. Murray. Oh, Westbrook. And then Mark Miller, one of the best. Who does he think he is, Jeremy Grant?
Oh, you know what? You know, Barton tried to get cute with it. Russell was on top of it the whole time.
And rebounded by Crowder. Quickly to Booker. In the open court. What a block by Gordon. No! He put him in the friend zone.
That's why they brought in Aaron Gordon again. They wanted to shore up their paint. They were one of the worst at defending the paint, and that's what Aaron Gordon does. That athleticism, chasing down.
Pacers are not going with a timeout. They advance the ball. Neesmith lays it up.
Oh, man. A defensive play as Neesmith was trying to get to the rim. They block it. Aaron Neesmith wondering what happened.
And it's Edwards with the block. And Booker will get the freebie. No! Durant saved it! Curry 3.
Good! To the line here. He thinks he has a free one. That's why he comes to a jump.
Last played with Indiana. 27 years old, and boy, he has come back. Claxton with the big block. Here they are on the break. Sumner, speaking of block, Josh Richardson swatted that one away.
Oh, that sequence. Whoa! He timed that perfectly. Two-handed block.
It was Ja Morant-like.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
He is up there.
Here comes Chalmers shimmying his way to the bucket, and there's Ibaka. He'll have none of that and let the crowd know.
Well, we know he's one of the premier shot blockers in the league for the last 4 years. He's third right now. He's right around 3 shot blocks. Well, look how he runs you down.
Oladipo missing the 3. Long rebound to Chalmers. The hit ahead for Wade. Oh, what a block from behind by Oladipo.
Wow, did he get up? This is terrific by Oladipo.
See if Orlando can chip away. Johnson tried to throw it back to himself. Here's Black the other way for Orlando. And it is blocked out of there. No goaltend. Still upset about the no goaltend call. Gabe may have gotten it. That was more close than what I thought. Back in a moment.
Walker downhill. And he was grabbed. Very obviously.
Oh, my.
What a block by VJ Edgecombe.
Perfect timing.
Maxey, are you kidding me?
Watch the block again.
Suggs pop it around, set up done on the drive.
You got to shoot that. Ryan had a good opportunity for a left-handed shot.
Bradley Beal with a chase down.
Turnover right here. And Duncan Robinson looking to his right. But he didn't realize that Bradley Beal was right there.
Their 10th turnover on their first possession here in the second half. And Sengun blocks Gordon. But they get the offensive rebound. Foul, but here's a look at that clean block on Gordon.
Yeah, just going upstairs and meeting AG at the rim, but look at LP, man, and just flying. And I mean, that.
Olynyk, another rebound, quickly ahead, 3-on-1. Sexton, blocked by Embiid. 7 blocks tonight.
Watch this. Chasing down Sexton. The ball never even left Sexton's hand. Great timing from the big fella. After that, the ball.
Over 4. AD for 3. Tough break. Now in the run out. Carl Anthony Towns blocked away by DeMarcus Cousins.
They barking. They're having a good conversation. He talked to Anthony Towns.
Middle. Turns it over. Kyra Lewis swatted.
Chauncey Billups talks about Shaedon Sharpe's ability to defend. Awfully impressive from day one. This time getting back on defense.
Eason drives, throws it away. Stolen by Banchero. Bounces it ahead to Harris. Kiva rejected high above the rim by Kenyon Martin. Watch this block by Kenyon Martin Jr. All ball.
Roberts. Let's see. And still goes in. Here's Harden. Oh, a block by Biyombo.
Is our CPI defensive play of the game. Harden thinks he's gotten by the defender. There comes Biz.
Left hand, and it comes off the iron. Foy in attack mode. Takes it right at Sloan. Oh! The chase down. That is Young. Swats it out of bounds.
First guy to slow it down, and look at Sloan. He slows the play down, and that allows the second guy in all the time to get the block, and well timed by Young.
Raptors down by 6. Healed the pass, stolen by the league leader, OG, and it's denied by Matherin. Here's Nembhard. He's attacking, sidestep, left, good.
You see Matherin not giving up on the play. You're talking about Anunoby's a defensive player. That play will have you thinking about yourself 2 or 3 times, not knowing where you came from.
Harris gives it right back to Paolo. Omarui knocked it away. Picked up by Hayes. Omarui blocked by Fultz again on just a terrific effort.
And then Killian Hayes, a little unselfish, allows Markelle to catch up. And how about that? Woo! Settles for the 3. Curry with a quick outlet to Looney. Great catch! And a better block by Brown. Great pass from Curry, but Brown doesn't give up on the play.
Airspace to operate from behind the three-point line. Beautiful block on Devontae Graham. Dort leaks shot. Can he beat everybody down the floor? And Temple recovered for the block.
3:45 to go. How about this come from behind block by Garrett Temple?
They are very principled as an offensive team. And here they get the steal and the run. Oh, Keon.
Chased down by Keon Johnson on Jamal Murray.
Keon sprints it into this. He did not give up on the play. He had mean intentions on this one.
Oh, man.
Tremendous elevation.
So Dosunmu moves to clear it out. Oh, Simmons pulled out the chair. Yep. That was a smart play by Simmons. Durant blocked by Dosunmu.
No suit for you.
Now, this is good hustle right here. Good defense by DeMar not to foul him. And then there's Ayo right there.
That's clean.
Oh, wow. That's Mr. Clean.
Randall denied it, stolen by Richardson.
I told you Richardson is kicking play.
Randall back to deny him with the chase down swat.
His audacity. Watch this play, not quitting. Impeccable timing with the rejection. IQ comes right back again. Mitchell Richardson, a good defender. He's 6'6", Randall 6'8". So
Johnson to Sohan. Lost it.
As Grimes, he's trying to throw it down on him really quick. Trying to surprise Keldon, but he shows Keldon.
Turnover of the game. They've done a lot of other things not well tonight, like defend, although that is one case they did do well defending.
Right now.
Wow.
Incredible.
The Fox!
This might be the block of the year.
Blocked it off the rim.
Yeah, he sure did.
That looked personal.
Fox didn't.
Okeke will drive and fire the pass cross court into the hands of Tobias Harris. Taking it the other way. Rejected by Suggs.
Jalen Suggs had just turned it over at the other end. Look at this. What a great.
Started all 22 games this year for the Cavaliers, averaging a career-high 14.5 a game. Oh, what a steal by Garland. Took it away from Martin. Martin smacked it down without a foul. That's how you recover from.
Let's go back to the
defense here. It's a great steal by Garland, but instead of putting his head down, look at the hustle by Caleb, able to knock it.
Because I think he's a good player, but you still got to watch that.
And with Stevenson.
And
Stevenson blocked Howard.
And while he's there, stating that there was going to be an opportunity, Lance Stevenson gets the White Howard on the block there. He gets away with a foul as well. I might as well.
Rudy off his hand. Halliburton drives in on Bogey. Oh, Donovan came out of nowhere and slapped that ball. That was a kill shot.
So good to have it done to you. But if you can come back and say, oh, take that.
Oh, that's up there.
Wow. Great timing.
Sasser with a drive. Nearly lost it in the lane. Shovels it outside. Kispert ahead of the pack. Kispert blocked by Killian. What a play by Killian Hayes.
On this. Looks like Kispert's going to get a layup or a dunk. Killian Hayes says, no, you're not. And the ball goes out of bounds off of the Wizards.
TA now setting the screen, trying to free up Beasley. On the deck, Aiden again. All these deflections. Here's how many deflections this Blazer team has in the first half. Giannis, another chase down. Another block for the Greek Freak tonight.
Dunk, but no. That's him go up with two hands, and Giannis all on top of that. Nothing but the ball, just slaps that thing away.
That's got to be one.
Vliet, drive, turns it over. Lead pass, Scott. And denied by Siakam.
All the little things we keep talking about here, just a tremendous effort to chase down the ball and get a block shot here.
Tatum to the rim, shot blocked. Derrick Jones with the rejection. Here's Irving. Washington drives, blocked by White. Oh, what a block from Derrick White.
On this play, coming from the lower right of the screen, all out hustle. This would have cut it to 3. That's a potential game save.
Avery Bradley with the deflection against Bane. Oh, the rim! What an incredible block!
That you're going to ever see.
Yeah, Bane's the initial defender, and he blocks it with two hands. And almost grabbed it off the glass.
Spurs by a deuce. Or just come off and shoot it.
Harden, blocked by Leonard. Nene, blocked by Aldridge. Spurs basketball. Oh, what a play.
That's exactly what he's done. And then James Harden thinks he's got it in the lane. That ball is destroyed.
7 on the timer. Vasquez loses the dribble to Bojan Bogdanovic. How about the block shot by Bayless?
Come from behind block of Bojan Bogdanovic. And I think he may have taunted at the end, stood over him, said something to him right there.
Stevenson.
But this is, he thinks he has that clean.
Hart, McBride, Clarkson, Towns, and Kolek playing for the Knicks. Another block. Get out. Oh, they changed the call.
Look at this block right here. That's a good rim run defensively. Timing. This is going to block that ball before it hits the board. Keep it in bounds.
And that 3 by Temple, a good look, but it wouldn't fall. And Garrett Temple, after going 0 of 9 in the leak out by Fareed, but that's what Temple does. He brings his glove out to the field.
This is a 7-footer, just a perfect lead pass here to Fareed, but Garrett Temple with the spectacular catch-up. You see Garrett coming in.
Count it! Pass ahead, block from behind.
Another offensive rebound for Gobert, and then Reed comes back.
4:25 to go. Turnover. Brown. Denied by Scotty. How about that on the way up? Never quit on a play. Scotty feed. No.
Denver has not stopped the bleeding. Watch, and that's way off the mark. Ahead for Jang. Jang denied. Watson gets back and smacks it out of bounds.
Deep corner all the way back for this chase down block and has to jump over Jamal Murray to do it.
So you had volleyball, hurt.
Same move on Antetokounmpo. He invite Middleton. Blocked from behind. MKG ripped it away.
Listen to this. Oh. I mean, just wiped it away.
Middleton's been in the league 7 years. He should have known better.
Meanwhile, Portland, after Carmelo Anthony was fouled by Harden, got just one score in its first 10 possessions. Ariza rejected by Westbrook. What a recovery by Russell Westbrook.
Boy, and his effectiveness on the defensive end. That's the athleticism. Look at the ups.
JR threw it away. Look at the length of Hollis Jefferson. Jaren Jackson spotted by J.R. Smith. For JR.
He knew he had that.
And he is still smarting from it as the Nets come up with a turnover. Clowney spins around Battle. Oh, and then he's blocked by Bruno Fernando.
Clowney doing the right thing, trying to elevate at the rim, and Fernando just at the last moment. Not a goaltend. That did not hit the backboard. Clean block. That angle's a little bit tough. The other end.
5 on the shot clock. Good defense. Gobert the steal. Jalen Clark ahead of the pack. Blocked. Oh, what a rejection by Coulibaly.
Bam, there he is. There's a back cut by Hardy. Gafford looking for him. Stolen by Scoot Henderson. Oh! Chase down, block, Gafford. The sprained ankle is a distant memory as Gafford picking up. Block that into the middle of next week.
Man, look at that. Bam. That's what I'm talking about with effort. Chase him down.
Poor Scoot, man. He bet against Rocky and paid the price. Big gaff.
Good job getting over the top of that screen. And there's Thomas Bryant.
Oh, and Beal comes back for the big block.
And right there, JK, you showed your hand. Exceptional job on this play. If Brad doesn't get it, Thomas Bryant had an opportunity as well.
Stuff like this. Dribble penetration, getting it down to the paint. Gafford says,
go get it, JG. Go get it, JG.
Grimes the other way. JG with a hack. He strips it into the hands of Simons, up the floor, drew the contact, but plays through it.
Because it requires step one, and that's the guard in front, Anthony Simons, to stay low. Do not make a bad play and negate this block by fouling. Anthony does the...
Edwards having problems, now backs in, it's stolen by Williams.
Jalen Williams open floor, gets the bump, layup blocked by Edwards.
So you can't play with a back down dribble because there's always help lurking, but...
Williams makes his move, and it's blocked by Watson. Get it ahead. Murray. Olay defense. It's rejected by Caruso. Comes back to knock it off the glass.
And then Caruso making a spectacular play, not quitting on short.
Now Winslow with it.
And Minimal says goodbye.
Watch coming out of the picture from nowhere.
Jaren against Jeremy Grant, takes it in the paint, lost it on the way up. Avdia on the pickup, straight line drive. Oh, and Jaren rejected it! Jaren Jackson Jr., the rundown block. Game of 20-plus points lost off turnovers.
Yeah, he's had 11 shots, he's made 9 of them. Duncan Robinson's shot won't fall, long rebound to Rollins, ahead to Porter Jr. Up trying to dunk it, swatted by Stu. What a play for the foul.
Isaiah Stewart's trying to get himself together after he lands hard after making that block. But if Porter knew like I did, George, he would have never tried to do that with one hand. He'd have gone.
Losing streak, and 4 of the losses were at home. Throw away by Gallinari, left his feet, Dirk the steal. Chandler Parsons up ahead for D-Well, and recovering and blocking it out of bounds. Great hustle back by.
And again, that's just great second effort.
Pulls back behind the three-point line, no. Hayward got behind the Oklahoma City defense, and Ibaka blocks him.
And with plays like this, that's just remarkable. Well, you know what I'm going to say. That's nasty. In the open court without fouling.
The percentage, however, 20th in the NBA. Stauskas has it. Hard push. By Giannis. Another chase down.
Ball handlers going for layups. Stauskas thinks he has a wide open lane. There's Giannis getting the steps together, timing it.
24, John Wall misses the three. Rebounded Josh Richardson. Ahead for Jaren Jackson. He missed the dunk, and no foul on John Wall.
Drew Holiday turning the ball over. And what a save by what they call Stein. Good hustle play. And blocked away. Jackson Hayes didn't quit on the play, did he?
You know what? That's why you stay disciplined in transition.
Man, that's big time.
Yeah, they got to throw that back from the 15th row.
Lopez puts it on the floor, tries to give it up, and couldn't hand it off to Prince. Triggers the break. Butler, attack mode, rejected! What a play by Jackson! He came out and fouled on the play.
Is 3 for 9 in this one. Shot clock is unplugged. Lillard, the bump and run, and Embiid there to smother Damian Lillard.
That was not your typical block. Watch Joel recover. Bang!
3-13 record-wise, but guess what? They've got good culture here, and they've got a terrific coach in Fred Hoiberg.
And Jordan Bell blocking Valentine.
Number 4.
You'll learn.
Well, Jordan Bell is developing because he had this at Oregon. He had this in the NCAA tournament.
Shoulder drops it up inside to Kaminsky, who can't get the reverse.
Yeah, he didn't finish it.
Smith on the drive. Booker with an unbelievable block from behind. Just absolutely smothers it.
And Devin's arguing that the ball went off of Hachimura, but that was an excellent defensive play by Devin Booker.
Harden just threw it into the lap of O'Neal. Here's Brooks ahead of the field. Gets denied. Batum, what a rejection.
Plays by this guy. Turnover. Think you got an easy layup. Don't give up on the play. Great timing by Batum. Oh.
Good golly. Bad pass. Vanderbilt. Get out! Miles takes it. Saves the day.
It's chased down block right there by Bridges. Watch your head on the rim.
Asking for it on the far side. Tyrese high off the window, no.
Eason with pretty decent defense.
Van Vliet blocked by Ricky, counts on the 4th, and Gershon picks it up.
He's on his way to the basket. Look at this block. Clean, no goaltending, not even close to goaltending. Excellent.
No fall, no whistle, and Brunson has it front court. Still drive it inside to Bridges. Good hustle by John Collins. Got a piece, 2 blocks early for the Jazz. Markkanen rolls it up inside, got the rim and in.
Stolen by Harden. Harden goes up inside, blocked by Caruso from behind. Terrific recovery and defensive play for Caruso.
And then put the head down or blame somebody else. Caruso does a great job coming from the backcourt. Chase down block.
Number 3, Anthony Davis.
Jared Vanderbilt in the corner. No, Green with a board. Poole on the floor for Payton. Green should have taken himself. Oh, and chased down by Vanderbilt.
Draymond Green continues to force the pace.
Worried about guys not being ready as Caruso comes back for the steal. James in transition, look out. Mitchell on the emphatic rejection.
Get back into the picture. This is an easy deuce for LeBron, but doesn't quit on the.
Again, the balance with which they are playing offense has been incredible. Durant thought he was fouled. No whistle. Murray filling the lane, blocked. Durant.
I think it's 3rd for the game. Murray going up. Great timing. KD showing his defense.
Now Jordan McLaughlin. Blocked away from behind by Teague, and what a quick hustle.
It's a good call again. Jordan knows that Jeff Teague's going to try to come and block it, but that's good hustle. It's a heck of a play.
Very confident carryover from game 1. Tough pass. Conley along the baseline to Prince, who misses an open corner 3. Here's Murray. Boy, you think this kid's happy to be back in the playoffs? Look at Gobert. What a block.
Going to be in drop coverage, and he's finding the open Gobert. And then look at the hustle here. Bad back and all, making the extra play. Gobert showing his value on that play.
Tatum against Anunoby, pulls back, lost the handle. Here comes Anunoby. Tatum in pursuit, and Anunoby goes up, blocked the hole, blocked by Tatum. Ball knocked out of bounds. Oh, what a sensation.
This was a wide open transition basket for OG and gets back and blocks it. But look at Smart. That could have been a lot worse.
That's a sensational block.
And every single year they got more wins. 60, 62, 67 wins.
But it is a regular season award. Contra rejected. The chase down by Jeff Green. Turning back the clock and turning away Memphis in transition.
I have no idea what Conjar was doing. He was taking his time.
Heroes 3 won't go, and Harden the loose change.
Joel Embiid's wide open.
Basket. Oh, wow. Look at Zeller. Unbelievable situation. With still 6 and change left. Look at that recovery by Zeller.
And this is what they mean by never give up on the play. Zeller could have easily gave the home run trot and told one of his teammates to get back in there, but he did the dirty work himself.
Open up the lane for Edwards. Lost it. Knocked away. Scooped up by Morant. Off and running. Morant. Oh! Around the world, but they can't get it to go. Morant nearly had a big-time highlight.
Yeah, good hustle by McDaniels to not just give up.
Heat haven't found to give. Get it into Harris. Then it's tipped away. Martin. Blocked by Tyrese Maxey. What?
A lot taller than Tyrese is, but that doesn't seem to matter at all. Get that nonsense out of here.
Blocked by Bam Adebayo. Dragic on the break. Punched out by Robert Williams. Right to Crowder. Dragic with the tip. Loose ball and a foul.
2 spectacular blocks, Robert Williams. My goodness.
You got to come into the paint strong tonight. That foul is going to go against Kemba. Against this team because of his movement.
He's got 9 in this quarter, but here comes Westbrook. Looking to add to it. Bender with an emphatic rejection.
Mine on TJ. Good defense from TJ to at least get in front of him. That allowed Bender to catch up and do what he does well.
Smart won the tap, but it lands in the hands of Jones. Ahead to Johnson. Inside. Blocked at the rim by Jalen Brown. 2 minutes, so the referees would have to make the call here.
Oh, what an effort. First, that was a great pass.
Puts it on the floor. Spins on Williams. Williams with the block. Tatum's on the run. Tatum through Valentine. Oh, mercy. What a block by Mobley. Tatum with the drive. Evan Mobley with the rejection. And the review continues.
Because the ball did not leave his hand when he blocked it.
Everybody did. Terrence Ross got put on the way. Taken by Steve. Steve all the way. Here he goes. Backhand layup. Blocked out of bounds.
Blind side and making defensive plays as Jonathan Simmons here just tracking him and then goes up and swats it out of bounds.
Jang with the long 3 comes up short. Spurs with the run out. Gay up to Anderson. Teague with a great block.
Make the commitment. Don't give up easy hoops. Teague. It's like an easy one. Blocks.
Steps to the side. Puts up the 3. Off. Metu leaking out. And Metu got blocked at the rim by Poku, who recovered defensively. In the third, and Metu chased down by Poku.
You know what I'm going to say? I usually say this about the offense. I'm giving the defense some credit now.
Body responds, and if it responds favorably, as there's a steal with a bad ball handling by Aaron.
Oh, he blocked the shot.
No, I'm telling you, he's some kind of athlete. When you lose the ball, the thing you better do is hustle back, and you see he does. And as that ball gets released out of the hands of Rivers, he gets just enough of it after it hits the bottom of the rim, but that doesn't matter.
Well, someone brought up the fact, well, Steph comes back, maybe going to win too many to hurt yourself in the lottery. Hayward with the steal. Hayward blocked from behind. What a play. A 7-point lead. We're at the TD Garden, and you're watching the NBA on TNT.
Jumper on the way, no. Fox. He's going. Oh, block! A rejection by the man of ball.
Right, so Fox can't just go right straight. Has to kind of fade and go off to the side. It just opened up a perfect lane. Look at that block. Got up in the air, got it as it was going.
And the rebound comes down to Shabazz Muhammad. Former UCLA star, now in his 5th season. Oh, nobody got back. Shang! Blocked by Tyler Johnson.
Defense at the other end. Tyler helping his teammate out. Good no call by the official.
The NBA. You can lose to anybody and you can beat anybody.
You got that game ball in your office at home, right?
Harris blocked by White. What an effort.
Catalyzing this run. And Derrick White started.
You want to get up by 2 possessions.
Garland crossover Anunoby twice, lost the ball, however. Out leaks Oladipo. LeVert back. Oh, rejected by LeVert. Wow. With the track down block. Oh, what a play. And he slapped it off the window and preserves his Cavalier 2-point lead.
Ellington finds Trier. Trier to the basket. Blocked from behind. And it goes out of bounds.
And the Kings will have it. Ntilikina blocked his shot. Watch this. And there's Fox blocking.
Covington has it. Clock ticks down to 2, down to 1. Rivers goes strong, and it's blocked by James. Covington puts it back. No shot. No basket. Covington got it off too late. 10th of the series in the first 3 games.
What a great effort here, staying with the play.
Josh hangs in the air, turns it over. 5th turnover for Phoenix.
But then doesn't sulk, doesn't complain. He goes right back down, and that's what you want to see out of Josh Jackson.
Foul that won't fall for Jordan Bell. Pistons are up 45-37. Langston Galloway swatted by Bell.
See you on television. What are some of the other things you're involved in these days? My kids.
Blake Griffin down the lane. Turnover. Trier to the basket on the other end. Stanley Johnson blocked it. Take another look.
So are they thinking about calling this goaltending or something?
Stanley makes a heck of a play. They're going to take another look, but I don't see how
he took it off his hands.
Offensive rebound, Biz. Ripped away by Garland. Oh, wow! Get out!
Lose it on the offensive end. Hustle down, hang. Deny it with a left hand.
Garland doesn't have a lot of Oh, Terry,
give me that
rip. Oh, cuffed by Cauley Stein. Goes out of bounds, stays with the Hornets.
So deserved that crossover, quick hands right there. Swim move by Doncic. There's
when he gets hot, man. LeBron, wow, how about that? He's able to keep it, but then McLaughlin takes it away. Caruso wins the race, however, and is able to stop any chance of McLaughlin getting a bucket.
What Lou Williams does and what he gives to you numbers-wise, and Lou Williams has won a couple 6 Men of the Year awards.
It was so open and just couldn't finish.
They've struggled some in the restricted area this season.
Pascal! And Birch met him up top and blocked it off of Eric's leg. That was great defense.
And this is a tough block from Birch. He saw Eric Pascal had the advantage. He's like, oh no, let me get down and help my boy. And he helped him very well.
That would touch. Bench points favor the Heat 17-7. There's a turnover. It's Carter Williams. Blocked by Oladipo. What a block by Kelly O.
See this much often from Kelly, but he times his jump perfectly right before it's at its apex for that block.
Double team. And Durant lost the handle. And it's another turnover. And it's another block shot by KD.
Boy, he didn't see him.
Iguodala drops it.
Warriors on his back, along with Clay on Saturday. The block here.
Haven't scored a point now in over 3 minutes, and another turnover, this time by Howard. Amino the other side, but there's John Wall, as you said, self-proclaimed best defensive guard in history.
So watch Aminu. John Wall's going to put this ball up on the glass. Watch Dwight Howard coming in over the top.
Steal by Iwundu. Tracked down from behind by Embiid. Chandler for 2.
Okay, watch West does a nice job. That high dribble, but Embiid does not give up on it. Look at the chase down block.
This 3-point attempt off the mark from House.
House 0 for 4 now.
Burks has it swatted away by House.
If Burks had to do this again, he'd stuff it, folks, but he thought he was wide open. A relentless pursuit by House to reject the shot.
Tied up by Wade, lost the ball. The chase is on. It's Winslow. Blocked by LeVert. Taken by Jefferson. Saves it in the crab. Tony, that's one of the best. Tony, you can tell a lot about a program and about a player, how hard they play in a game that really has no other significance to the Nets other than just playing.
Moore comes up with the Phoenix steal. Sees an open lane, but Drummond trailing it, timing it nicely for the block.
Just allowed him to catch him by just accelerating. You got to go fast.
Looking to set up the rookie. Stumbled, lost the ball. Oladipo. Johnson can stop him. So can Prince, and Prince did with the track down rejection.
Get that weak stuff out of here.
Windler the other way. Steps into a three. Hey! Knock. Rejects that Oladipo shot.
Van Vliet to Ibaka, blocked by Bell. Here's Cook ahead of the pack, one man to beat. Gets inside, blocked by Danny Green. Sensational recovery. Lowry and a fan join. Another great block from Green.
To a man, his Cavalier teammates, also the coaching staff said, no surprise you on that offensive end. There's quick hands by Clarkson. As Osman got back, rejected the shot.
Has to go in and you see the aggressiveness. Osman blocks it into the glass. Larry Nance Jr. got to dunk those every chance you get.
You are on it, man. You are on it.
Just an old head hip-hop fan.
That's Richaun Holmes.
Fouls called with pump fakes going to the basket, as you see Richaun Holmes with the great timing. Perfect.
Trey doing a good job setting him up. That's a wide open three.
Nice feed. Better block by Collins. My goodness. Collins, look at this block on DJ Wilson.
Michigan State, but he's, you know, a second-round pick, and he's able to do the things that he does with these elite players.
Blocked from behind by Harrell.
But you look at this great defensive play by Montrezl Harrell, staying in the play.
Well, his skill set more apparent in the pro game.
Collison has 10. He knocks it away from Giannis from behind. Somebody has to call that out. Corey Joseph. Giannis calls him out with a block.
What an effort by Giannis. Watch where he takes off from right at the dotted line and does a nice job of catching that right before it hits the glass.
That is by Bertans. 3 seconds left. McCray to the bucket, blocked by Osman. Oh my! Cedi Osman on the defensive end at the buzzer. Block.
Yes,
break
sir.
this down as Osman tracked him down.
That's exactly the type of intensity we need in order to win this game. We got to bring that intensity for the rest of the game if we want to get a win.
You went to the Western Conference Finals and you lose 7 pieces from that team.
Significant. Lee the other way.
Oh, beautiful.
Simons!
By Simons. Great timing. It looked like Damian Lee thought he had a wide open lane, and
Lillard goes right at Jokic. Layup blocked by Jokic, and the rebound. Throws it ahead. Murray down the court. Shot blocked. Oh, McCollum with a block.
And then C.J. McCollum. You want to win? Show me. Great recovery and chase down block.
Gasol with a rebound, lead pass. Pascal! And a foul, no! Well, here's the play. That's why he's upset. Well, he got a piece of his hand.
It's Matthews, a 3. He's hit 2. He misses there. It's picked up by Hayward. Good lead, Horford. Bogdanovich. And a miss. What a great defensive play by Young.
That is what you're talking about, not giving his whiff right here, which allowed Young to get back into the play right here. Oh my goodness, that is spectacular defense here.
Top. Kleber with the rebound, the outlet pass, and a drive and spin, and a chase down block on Lucas' attempt by Karl Anthony Towns.
That's good timing. And then the
for Ivica Zubats. Leather larceny man back the other way. Drives it on Diallo. Blocked from behind by Doumbouya. What a game. Jackson back the other way for the Pistons. The leaping leaner is good.
win. 3. Man in transition. Don't get me off my game right.
Wanted away by Vucevic. Gordon. Adebayo gets it back.
I think that's going to be off of Aaron Gordon's shoulder. So much respect, and voted this guy to the All-Star game for the first time.
Here's Anderson, defended by Randall. Into the paint for Valanciunas, spinning inside, knocked away by Gibson. Here comes Barrett.
Oh!
And that's blocked from behind by Morant.
And this is the block by Morant. Right there on IQ.
Lakers with control of the ball. Montrez, dangerous pass. Stepping in front is Garland all the way. Blocked by Schroeder. Great play.
Done to start this third quarter. The run down, the chase down. Look at this block.
D'ing him up tonight. Justice Winslow gets that one deflected.
Campazzo with a dump off. Oh, what a block from behind by Winslow. Oh, what a play by Justice Winslow.
You see here, the turnover happens there, but Winslow doesn't put his head down, continues throughout the play, and then great rundown, timing block.
Doubled. Norm went for the steal. Simmons left alone underneath in the great hustle by Pascal. Lead pass. Norm now drives to the slam dunk in an 8-point game.
There's a nice pass by Tobias Harris, but look at a recovery by Pascal. Gets a piece of that one.
Look, I don't know if the Raptors are going to free of his defender. Gives it to Bogdanovic for a great look at a 3. Rebound senior. Here come the Clippers. Man drives. Blocked from behind by Mitchell. What a play to end the half.
Maybe tries to throw it down with two hands. A great look at the pitch ahead. Watch Donovan Mitchell come from behind. Save the bucket.
Richardson threw it away. Both teams turning it over here in the first. Oh, and what a play by Richardson after he turned it over. It's coming up.
Readily admit that he's still adjusting to his role. It's hard coming off the bench.
Horford, what a play by Horford to snuff out Bojan Bogdanovic.
Well, we'll take a look at Al, just not giving up on the play, relentless. Bogdanovic thinks he's got an easy 2. He most certainly does not.
Trying to get it inside. Harden intercepts it. Great defense. Great pass to Russell. And it's blocked. It's a basket by Kendrick Nunn.
Talk about how athletic is he. He jumped from behind the dotted line to block that layup attempt.
In that second quarter. That's a dangerous pass. Evan Turner was ready. Durant's tracking him. Lillard has it blocked by Jordan Bell.
Well, this is shades of Draymond Green. First Durant, and here comes
Bledsoe. No whistle.
Gets the rebound. He thinks he's got an uncontested layup. But Adebayo says no.
That's a Giannis-like chase down.
Yeah, it was indeed.
Time this season, Temple for 3.
Oh, good outlet.
Run out. Grayson Allen. Oh, what a block by Garrett Temple. And the Brooklyn bench leaps to its feet collectively.
Man, this is a great outlet. I'd like to see, does Garrett Temple get all ball up top here? Yes, he does.
Kogi with the misfire. Timberwolves are just 2 of 13 from downtown. Plumlee leaks out, and Kogi, not on my watch.
Seams, and then just a beautiful rotation. The block for Josh Okogie in transition.
He's working with LeBron. Pass it right to Tyler Hero, who snuck in.
James is over the chase down. They've seen that before here in Miami. But I give him a lot of credit there, because on this turnover, he didn't pout. He got back into the play and able to come up with an incredible block shot there. Unbelievable. The explosiveness at the age of 38.
Really struggling from long range. Butler ahead of the pack.
Blocked by Wall, out of bounds.
Now, John's so good at coming up with those blocks, and you can see and feel that Butler's looking, trying to figure out what angle and what side he's going to come on, and he really never gets any lift.